Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career. And
don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as well.
Watch that low single.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Tony Ferguson steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy Pimblett! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and if the announcers are being drowned out, it must be because Paddy Pimblett is in the building. As for his focus in this particular matchup, he's not going to discriminate. He believes he has striking and grappling advantages against this particular opponent. And he also believes that his wealth of experience, even pre-UFC, could pay dividends if this fight hits the latter rounds.
Clean punch. And everything's landing with so much power.
Oh, big uppercut lands for him there. Nicely done to select his shot. BJJ guy didn't seem to like that.
He didn't see it coming. He likes to reach whenever you
Kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Beautiful place with all that fine knee.
Big left hand there inside.
Oh, nice right hand.
Out of range with that one. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now... First that.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. Whoa!
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Gets back to his feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Massive left hand.
Big right hand. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Great body kick there. Man, I don't know how you simulate this guy in training, DC. Yet another example there of the dynamic striking game of El Cucu. Under a minute to go. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Ferguson. Huge strike lands there. His opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Round two next. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Pimblett's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, you get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking out the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a run. Oh, that one landed, yep.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, that was beautiful. Very fast, like he lands for.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Pimblett's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ferguson's back into full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Pimblett's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Just over 2 minutes to go. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
There it is, now he's going to mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feed the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
He's in trouble.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Pimblett's going for an arm here.
Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Found your rhythm and your distance there. I want you to do more of the same. So let's look to really land the big shots this one.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Countering with a jab here. Nice block by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Spinning back fist. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he got him hurt very badly.
Oh, a big left hand.
Oh, there we go. Changing the position.
All right, feet on the hips here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. Ferguson's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds.
Expected this type of fight. He trained for this. We're bloody.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a there, DC. I'm not sure how to stand up.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That submission was tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Tony Ferguson. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. He's got to be careful here.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Pimblett's back in half guard. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Nicely done. Going for the arm here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, belly down now.
That is a beautiful transition to try to get the finish.
Oh, he got up.
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before.
Under a minute to go in the round. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Pimblett. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
We got a cut. He's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Beautiful fight, and he lands to the head. Very fast jab lands. Caught the kick.
Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Pimblett. Straight right, he misses.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh!
Well, missed on that one.
There it is again. Look at that.
Pimblett's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. What a strike from off of his back.
Now he's inside control.
Oh, he's got his back.
Nice.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Ferguson's back in full guard. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Under 2 minutes now with which to work. Grounding and pounding away. Nice strikes to the body there by Pimblett. Rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Gogoplata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here. But the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Pimblett's in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than half.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The
Ladies
official
and gentlemen,
decision is in. It
after 5
resides with
rounds,
Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
Well, we congratulate Tony Ferguson on yet another lightweight win. It has been a Hall of Fame resume.